MIT announced today, and we can take a look at the article on my screen, that the university is taking a look at their role in Aaron's suicide and in the case. And if what I understand is correct, the university was not particularly, they essentially didn't do much about the charges.
We've been covering this at the Tech since 2010, I believe, in September. And so we've been doing some, doing some continuous coverage of the case. So if people have been following our paper and the news that we've been covering, we've definitely been covering it. I went to the protest yesterday that was, I guess, it was circulated quite heavily online and on Twitter. And actually not that many people showed up. I was actually one of 7 people there. And most of the people there, actually only one student, one Tufts student, and 3 people from Rhode Island, they were very supportive of the stuff that he's done. Most of them had heard of him before and knew of the stuff he had done, had maybe didn't know all the details of the cases, but they were all pretty sympathetic to the things he'd done and were kind of interested in what MIT's involvement is. And that's kind of what our paper, The Tech, is planning on looking into over the next couple weeks.
There's also news that the feds have dropped the charges against Swartz, and those were felony charges relating to him, like we said, hacking JSTOR, the education surfer, and freeing up thousands of educational articles online, and charges that many people felt were way too severe in the first place. But Parker, clearly, too late to have to drop the charges now after Aaron's death. Any comment on that move?
Well, it's standard procedure that they drop, and they have to give a reason. And in the case of a death, it's what they do. But I do think that it's been analyzed closer than it might in most cases, because it really looks like the prosecutors were acting not out of a sense of justice or of responding to harm, but as if they have a vendetta, or they're making an example, which isn't something that anybody likes to see in a justice system.